Again, and today I'm going to help you understand how Ella manages conversations and memory. This is one of our most asked questions by customers, so let me show you exactly how it works. So the first thing to know is that each conversation in Ella starts fresh. Let me demonstrate. So we're going to look at two different conversations about the same client. So if you remember in the last videos, we built up some detailed positioning for a company called Sauce North. I'm going to take this fresh chat and just ask Ella, what is Sauce North's positioning? So remember, you saw that she knew an awful lot about Sauce North. So let's see what she comes back with this time. Yeah. And so even worse than her not knowing is that she pretends to know. So in this case, I'm going to stop the scrolling here. She is making it up. She's saying, obviously awesome. She's making it up. And I just did another one of these chats just to show you. It's kind of randomly asked her a couple of minutes ago and she made it up again. She said they're in the smart glasses market. So this is the thing about artificial intelligence. It will make things up. It's called hallucination. So pro tip now, let's say we do want Ella to reference our earlier work. So remember we had these documents over in our folder here. We had our positioning and our brand character and our ICP. So anytime that you do want to use those, let's say we just start a new conversation, and here it's a strategy builder one, right? So we could say, let's look at our positioning, brand character, and ICP. And we'll ask Ella to do something new with this. I'm just going to show you a little bit of best practice, which is when you attach files here, reference them and describe what's in there. So I'm going to ask Ella to create a value proposition canvas for Sauce North, and I'm giving her this information in the positioning statement, in the brand character, and the ICP. So what she's going to do, look, she's picking it up. So you might recognize this from our last conversation with her. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to save that in my project folder with my other documents here. So I'll call this value prop. And we're going to save it. And I just want to take a moment to show you something else while we're here. So I'll X out of that. These chats that we worked on. So the first one was our positioning chat. Let's move this into our client folder as well. And let's put it in our strategy work folder. So you can actually save your conversations, the chat thread here. So let's grab the other one that we did. Let's move it, but let's put it in no project because it was the content creation thread. So we'll save those. Okay. So good idea to do that. When would you use one of these new conversations? Well, for example, if you want to move from a topic like strategy to, I don't know, let's say you want to talk about content or you want to talk about brand voice, it might be worth just starting a new thread, bring across just what you need. It'll keep the conversation organized and focused. You've also got the opportunity to do that by just clicking up here on Save Conversation. So again, you know how to do that. The thing to just be aware of, you're going to have all of this information you've been working on here. You can save it as individual documents. So what that does, it saves the last response that you got. But it is always stored there anyway in your chat. So you don't really need to save everything until you get to the point where it's a document that you're happy with and you want to save it over here as a document, as we've done with the value prop, positioning, etc. So otherwise, it's all there in your chat. Let's go in, take another look at this one here. You can see all the way back, all this information is there. Another way to get the information out, I'll just point out there's a copy icon here. So that will just grab everything in the response that it's on. So that's a really important concept. I know it might be a little theoretical or it might feel a little theoretical just talking about this, but we find it's the number one question that comes up and really important. Encourage you to play around, try opening a couple of different chats and just get familiar with the idea that information doesn't move across. So for now, we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.